Hey gang, Premier Guitar, hanging out at Winter NAMM 2014 with Mike Eldred of the Fender Custom Shop, and he's got a really special guitar. Obviously, Fender Custom Shop turns out scads and crazy heaps and tonnage when it comes to awesome guitars, but this one's super special because this is a celebration of maybe one of the greatest funk guitarists ever to live.
Yeah, I mean, just, you know, everything. I mean, it's Nile Rodgers Hitmaker. It's a tribute that we came out with at NAMM, and we've been working with Nile on this for about 10 years, to be honest with you, and we'd made some prototypes and stuff and tried some different things, some different pickups and everything, and Nile's original guitar, he actually went into a store and he traded a jazz guitar, and he got I think $400, $300, and this, and you know, it's just something. He added the pick guard later on, but it's.
What did you discover about the original when you dug down in and to find out what it was?
The thing is, like when you sit down, when you first look at the guitar, you go, okay, it's a white Strat with a mirrored pick guard on it or a chrome pick guard on it. So when we sat down and started going through it with Nile, the things with instruments, especially when you find this out in a custom shop, is that they're like recipes. You know, certain guitars sound the way they sound because of the neck shape, the fingerboard, the frets, the pickups, you know, the body and all that stuff. And with Nile's, there were so many different variables, and that's, I think, what took so long to get it dialed in. You know, the body.
What did he love about it?
He loved it just because it's a real great sounding guitar for funk and all the stuff that he's doing, which is primarily a clean sound type of thing. But you know, it's got a thinner body, it's got a really thin C-shaped neck. It's got this brass pick guard that's chrome plated. That gets you know, some inductance on the guitar, so that brings the whole tone of the guitar down. The pickups are pretty weak, and that brightens up the guitar. So you have all these different variables working against each other and with each other and all that stuff. And it's a hardtail Strat that's alder, but it's really light. So there's just a lot of, you know, different things going on with the guitar. And so, you know, sitting down trying to dial everything in for him, and then we finally got this last prototype done in time to get it signed off for NAMM, sent it out to him, and I called him up. I go, Nile, we got to get the guitar because we got to send it to NAMM and all that stuff. He goes, I know, man, but I'm recording with it right now. Can I send it tomorrow? I'm like, yeah. And that was like, oh, it's great when they do that. Whenever you do a tribute like this, and they come back with, you know, I went to go pick up the guitar and it was the duplicate. It wasn't the original one, or I'm recording with it. It's good. But his original guitar was on all the NXS stuff, Madonna Like a Virgin, the Vaughn Brothers Family Style record, when they on the song Brothers, when they you can hear them passing the guitar back and forth. It's this guitar, or it's Nile's original guitar, and it's just been on a million recordings, you know, and it's that's why it's called the Hitmaker. It's going to be really, really cool. There's a playlist on the website that you can go to, and you can get all the hits that, you know, Nile picked out and everything like that. So it's
What's your biggest challenge of all the myriad challenges when you were putting this thing back together and making it a really authentic, detail correct piece? What was the one that gave you a headache?
Actually, the hardest part of this guitar, I mean, there was a lot of different things, but the neck shape. And so the neck shape is this C shape that's very small, and you know, we would send it back and forth to New York and all that, and finally, you know, Nile, you know, he's like, it's still, you know, not quite right. I go, that's it, you're getting on a plane, you know, and so we brought him to the factory and we sat down, and Paul Waller actually, you know, shaped it while Nile was there and just completely dialed it in, and then we sent it to New York with him. And he played it for a while, and then, you know, but Nile's so dang busy, you know, he's constantly busy. He's doing a bunch of records this year, and, you know, it's just constant. So he's always running around, and it's like, hey, Nile, we got to get the guitar back, you know. But it's just great, and it's an honor to be aligned with Nile Rodgers. I mean, he's one of my favorite guitar players. He's a great arranger. He's just, you know, he's completely cool. So, you know, it's a neat thing.
Congratulations, man. It's a nice piece of work.
Only 100 of these also. There's only 100 of these globally.
Get in touch with Mike fast.
Yeah.
Where should people go if they want to learn more about the custom shop process and how to get, you know, started on their own?
Well, this is
Where should folks go?
this guitar is part, and all the other stuff that we're going to be doing this year is all part of what I call the coolest birthday party in the world, and that's, the 60th anniversary of the Fender Stratocaster. So we're going to be doing stuff all year, and you need to really stay tuned. So, I mean, I'm serious. There's a lot of really cool stuff that's I can't talk about right now that are. Please stay tuned. And so Fender.
People do that where?
Yeah, Fender.com. Fender.com. You can get all the stuff that we're doing all throughout Fender, but it's going to be a year-long celebration. So.
All right, do what Mike says. It's going to be cool. Premier Guitar signing off. Winter NAMM 2014.